Most people think Indian history starts with the Mughals, but the journey actually begins 30 long years ago when early humans first settled in the Indian subcontinent during the Stone Age. By 2500 BC, they had built the Indus Valley civilization lasting until 1750 BC. Next, the Vedic culture from 1500 BC to 600 BC, gave the foundational texts of Hinduism. The Mohenjo-Daro period from 600 BC to 322 BC saw the rise of 16 powerful kingdoms. The Maurya Empire under Chandragupta and later Ashoka created India's first massive unified empire from 322 BC to 185 BC. After the Mauryas collapsed, the Guptas reunited India in 319 AD to 550 AD, ushering in the Golden Age of India. Finally in 550 AD, the Vardhana dynasty under Harshavardhana ruled until his death in 647 AD. After Harsha's death, India entered the early medieval period from 647 to 1206, which saw regional kingdoms rise and fall. Then the Sultanate period from 1206 to 1526, and the Mughal period from 1526 to 1707 ruled India. Modern India begins dramatically in 1757 with the Battle of Plassey, marking the start of British colonial rule. British colonialism evolved through three distinct phases. The mercantile phase from 1757 to 1813 established the foundation through the East India Company's monopoly trading rights and directly grabbed tax revenues while implementing the ring-fence policy to isolate Indian states from each other to prevent other European powers from interfering while they extracted maximum wealth through unfair trade agreements. The industrial phase from 1813 to 1858 was devastatingly clever. Britain introduced free trade policies that sounded fair but were designed to flood India with British manufactured goods while actually preventing Indian industries from manufacturing. The subordinate isolation policy prevented Indian states from forming alliances, keeping them weak and dependent. This phase turned India from a manufacturing powerhouse into a raw material supplier. The financial phase from 1860 to 1947 completed the exploitation through finance imperialism. Britain invested heavily in Indian infrastructure like railways and telegraphs, but only to extract raw materials more efficiently and create captive markets for British goods. The subordinate union policy after 1858 gave limited self-governance while maintaining economic control. The equal federation policy from 1935 was a final attempt to preserve British influence through constitutional arrangements and was designed to create divisions before inevitable independence in 1947. Meanwhile, Indian resistance evolved strategically too. The moderate Congress phase from 1885 to 1905 used petitions and constitutional methods. The extremist phase from 1905 to 1917 demanded immediate self-rule through boycotts and direct action. The Gandhian era from 1917 to 1947 perfected nonviolent resistance, ultimately forcing British withdrawal.